PSA Reloaded, man. It's your boy 3-Letter Man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Y'all see where your boy at. Hit the like button also. I appreciate that. Y'all see the title of this one, man. Let's talk about it, man. Where to begin, man? Where to begin? I see the pettiness that's going on out there, man. I guess we should take our time with this, man. When you put 4 elite MCs together, man, I'm talking about Crooked I, Joe Budden, Joel Ortiz, Royce the 5'9", you form 4 elite pens, and you put them together, 4 great minds, and you put them together, you get Slaughterhouse. Slaughterhouse! That's what you get, Slaughterhouse. In my opinion, we got robbed of the greatness of Slaughterhouse. That's a different story for a different day. I've spoken about that numerous times. The breakup of this group, to me, was whack. Hip-hop whack, in my opinion, if that's such a word. Hip-hop whack. The pettiness after the separation of these 4 individuals, I thought was hip-hop whack. Also, you take Podcast Joe Budden, the MC, goes to Podcast Joe. Then you're left with 3, which is Royce, Crook, and Joel. Crook is down to keep the group together. All right, Joe want to do his podcast thing, fine. There's no reason we should not keep this Slaughterhouse machine going. And I understand Crook. Let's keep this thing going, right? Now, I look at it from Royce's standpoint, which I don't feel like we got the full story. I think he just said that, you know, he felt it's a 4-man group. It should be a 4-man group. Once one person leaves, I'm on the fence with that because if Joe want to bounce, respectfully, you know what I mean? Like, hi, my dude, you don't want to do this no more, whatever. I guess. Now, do I wish Royce would have still been in the group and have been those three brothers rapping together? Yes, I do. He probably would find a great trio than Royce the 5'9", Crooked I, and Joel Ortiz as a 3-man group. But, like I said, mixed emotions on that because, you know, yeah, you want to keep the name alive, but one person's like, hey, I don't know, man. I don't know if he felt loyalty to Joe Budden. I don't know, man. I'm not privy to know all that, right? And Joe, man, here's the thing, man. Whatever happened to that pull-up episode where you and Crooked I fan? Why you never put that out, dog? Why you never put that out? I saw an interview with Crooked I, and he spoke about that, saying that he felt that Joe and his team then probably wouldn't like the outcome of the interview. I guess, I'm paraphrasing, they probably wouldn't like how it made them look like in that type of frame. I'm on Crooked I saying that and everything, man. The Crook said the conversation didn't go the way him and his team, Joe's team, pardon me, thought it would have gone. That's what he said, pardon me. A couple of days ago, I was on B-Dot's live, B-Dot, not the battle rapper, B-Dot, and I was talking to him about, you know, we talking about hip-hop albums and everything like that. And I was talking about Crooked I and Joel Ortiz, and I thought, like, he kind of acted like he's fronting on them and everything like that. I thought it was kind of weird. He's like, first of all, I thought Crooked I and Joel Ortiz had great promo for the rise and fall of Slaughterhouse. Harbor City was dope also, but I did like the project one they had first. I thought that was a very slept-on project. I even like the promo and the rollout for that particular project and everything, man. But what I've learned since the breakup of Slaughterhouse and everyone's going their separate ways, there's this thing about picking sides that people be doing, man. And I think it's whack because when people do that, they lack objectivity. What they'll do is this, because it's why they rock with or a person that they don't like, they'll just tune them out. Prime example, I don't mean to bring her name up, but hey, I got the first person I thought about, so part of self. Miss Hustle. I've learned to separate Miss Hustle, the rapper, who's an elite rapper, to Miss Hustle, who at times can be a little bit nasty, a little bit volatile, can be reckless with the mouth. So you have to separate the two. So I feel some people don't like Joe Budden because he can be obnoxious, loud. They feel he might be a narcissist. You heard all these things about Joe, right? And I feel you gotta. I separate the two with a lot of people. I like Joe Budden, a rapper, is dope. And Joe Budden has been good to me throughout the years. Let me just say this: the brother's been real solid to me throughout the years. So I have nothing really, no ill will towards Joe at all. I have no ill will towards Crook. I have no ill will towards Royce. I'm as neutral as you gonna see, man. I wish these brothers would just, if you move on, move on. You don't gotta take pop shots at each other and be pettiness and passive aggressive with each other and things of that nature, man. But people have no objectivity, man. Well, like I said, for me, man, it's a little bit different because I rock with Crooked I. I rock with Royce the 5'9". I rock with Joe Budden. Joe Ortiz and me and Timbo interviewed him back in 2014, 15. I don't have a relationship with that brother, but I could text Crooked I could text Royce the 5'9". I could hit Joe Budden up. So that's not hard for me to do at all as a person that loves hip hop. I'm not here to pick sides, you know what I'm saying, at all. I'm not even for that. I think everyone plays a part. And I see it all the time, man. People be picking sides, and I'll be like, well, why are you picking sides? Are you picking sides because you don't like that person? Or are you picking sides because he's your favorite rapper? Not knowing the ins and outs of a group breakup? So, now, we've all seen the Joe Budden Logic thing that's been going back and forth. Joe been good. He's been on Logic's head for a while now. I don't really understand it, Joe. I do think it's a little bit too much for me to respectfully to pile up on Logic. And respectfully, Joe, you getting on Logic, and a lot of rappers y'all be talking about up there ain't that nice. Let me say it again, Joe. To get on Logic so hard body like that, fam, some of the rappers y'all be talking about, it ain't like that. They that great. I mean, I ain't trying to pick on Dave East, but Dave East ain't the greatest MC in the world that I'm going to go crazy about. That is, I don't get it. I know Joel and Crook have an EP coming out soon, I believe. Now, Crook, if you know, for the most part, bro, he's one of the few rappers that on social media, he's gonna chop it up with you about hip hop. And that's why I got mad respect for that brother. He would chop it up with you about hip hop on a daily basis on social media, just talk rap. Like it ain't nothing, like you're on the block talking hip hop with Crooked I. Now, I know Crook had made a comment about why does dude hate Logic music so much? Why does dude hate Logic's music so far? Now, Crook, you gotta know, brother. Come on, you know how this works, Crook. You're a smart individual, brother. Once you put out that kind of tweet, why does dude? That does give implications that there is sourness between all parties. That everybody's now on the same accord, or maybe you don't rock with this individual because you can't say his name and you gotta address him as that dude. It might sound condescending, though, Crook. Come on now, Crook. You know what I mean? The pettiness, I'm here for it. Respectfully, you know what I mean? I chuckle at all the pettiness across the board, right? And I guess that's what some people are like, okay, that dude part, And I know Crooked also was talking about if you throw a beat on 24 hours. What'd he say? One beat, 24 bars. Pardon yourself. One beat, 24 hours, 24 bars each. Joe or Logic, who wins? Dog, that's kind of like, think about this for a second. You'll say Joe Budden without even thinking twice, right? Joe ain't been in the studio in a minute. So, am I going to trust a man who hasn't rapped in how many years and Logic is still, whether you like Logic or not, he's more consistent in terms of writing bars and making music. And shuffling up 24 bars. Now, in the totality of things, Joe Budden washes Logic twice on Sunday. We're not doing that. But, how do y'all answer that question? Do y'all think in 2023, Mind you now, we're talking about a Joe Budden that does not rap. He's not been in the booth. He's not doing freestyles. The pen might be dusty. And whether y'all like Logic or not, who do y'all have? Right? So I wonder if Joe and them see that tweet and they're like, really, Crook, you're really going to ask that kind of question? Because Joe don't rap no more, and then why, you know, that was your Slaughterhouse brother. Are you trying to like, but Crook does these things on Twitter. This is not breaking news. He talks hip hop all the time. Right? And Joe Budden puts a tweet out saying, Joe's so condescending and so passive aggressive. A lot of people that swore to y'all, they would hop off mic, have yet to do so. Men that I don't mention at all, never will. If you don't like me, you should stop liking the attention you get when you say my name. Stand on your own and be a man for a change. Fam, Joe, everybody and their mama knows who you dressing that to, bro. Now, some of y'all saying, oh, you should have at that person. Come on, we kind of know what Joe Budden's talking about. I know Crooked Eye said that he felt Joe's not talking. Somebody said Joe's talking about Crook, and then Crook is like, no, he's not. Crook, come on, you smarter than that too, brother. You know where that is directed to. You dig what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know, bro. This thing is just passive aggressive tweets and everything like that. And I don't know, man. Leave comments on the bottom. Tell me what y'all thought about this petty back and forth, the Logic hate train that Joe and them is doing. I think it's a little bit overboard with the other rappers that y'all be hailing and talking about like they that crazy lyrically, but whatever. That's cool. So it's your boy 3, man. One.